Hey everyone, look what I have, finally. The artwork proofs for my reissue of I Came Here to Blow Minds. Yeah, it's been a long time waiting. I got in the queue a while back in one of the pressing plants in Europe, but there is a massive queue for all vinyl to be made at the moment, so you just get in the queue and wait. But finally we have the artwork proofs, which means that the vinyl is not far away now either. So all of you who have pre-ordered the vinyl, your wait is nearly over. And for those of you who pre-ordered one of these artwork proofs, I'll be shipping those to you almost immediately after dedicating them to you. I ordered 10, 7 of them have gone. So there are 3 left, which if you want one, go to thewendyjames.com/store, and likewise for the record. And I think there's a test pressing left as well. So this is my 3rd solo album. It was recorded in Paris, in a tiny little studio, in a large atelier of a fashion label, a French fashion label called APC, with a couple of French indie musicians called Jeremy Orsel and Adrien Grange, or Adrien Grange, with Jeremy on bass and guitar, and Adrien doing drums, percussion, and also some engineering. But finally, when that session finished, we were still missing one song, which is one of my favourite songs, called Speedball. I play it at my shows. And as chance would have it, I'd been booked to go off to Sydney, Australia to do some DJing. And there I met a bunch of Sydney musicians, indie musicians, and they in turn introduced me to a producer, engineer in Sydney called Scott Horscroft, and he had some a large amount of success with hit records in Australia, including a band of the moment called The Vines. And so we all piled into Scott's studio and recorded a live take of Speedball, which is the take that's on the album. And I enjoyed my session and working with Scott so much that after having gone back home to New York, I returned to Sydney and we mixed the album together. And it was there actually in the mixing room that I also re-recorded another of my favourite tunes on this album called These Beggar Memories. And so just quietly in the mix room, I played the guitar and the bass again and did some backing vocals and just made that song very intimate, and that also is one of my favourite songs. I remember the morning after we'd finished the mix session, I was staying in a warehouse in Surrey Hills, and I woke up early, kind of exhausted but also excited, and I was staring out over the rooftops of that part of Sydney, listening to Nina Simone's Mr. Bojangles and thinking, you know, everything is good. So this album comes with a ton of good memories, loads of talent, lots of hard work, tons of laughter, and also the photography and the whole album very much made possible by a friend of mine in Sydney called Jimmy Trail, who, you know, is very funny and very hardworking and knows no boundaries for what he will make possible to help me make this record at the time. So thank you to Jim as well, and Jeremy and Adrien and everyone involved with the record. And to all of you who enjoy the songs and who have made the pre-order, thank you so much. You will have your album soon. And if you don't have it yet, then it's an important album in my journey. So go to thewendyjames.com/store and get a copy. And as far as album 10 goes, I'm about to record the demo of song 8. I've decided to do 10 songs for album 10, plus some extras, which I haven't even begun to think about. But I am on track the songwriting is really good, and by the end of summer I'll have the whole plan worked out, and I'll be able to start announcing some autumn recording studio dates for those of you that are coming along on the VIP recording session to see us actually in action, putting the music down. Very exciting, and quite hard to top some of the songs I've already done, I think. But that's the aim here, is to make an album that is just perfect. That's always the aim. So hopefully that's what I will achieve, and certainly the songwriting so far is making me very happy. Anyway, I hope you're all really well. Good news is that I Came Here to Blow Minds is in the final stages. These artwork proofs will be shipping out immediately to the 7 people that have bought one already. I believe this one is Robert's. So I sign them over to you, I dedicate them to you, and then they are your artworks. So yeah, I hope you're all good, and thank you as always. I send my love, and I'll see you soon. Bye.